Do not delay. Alduin will be coming.
I'm glad I saved it right here yesterday.
He cannot miss the sun.
Gormley, running out of time. Battle.
say Alduin decree. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Creep
Hey, what's going on, Entity? How's it
die
going?
now in vain.
Yeah, I just got back from dinner with Buddy. I'm probably gonna be streaming for a few hours. I hope Alduin actually shows up today.
Take on!
I'm really ready for
day, is it not?
Rust tomorrow. Apparently, it's not even confirmed that it's going to be out.
What else is
But
there?
like, there's a timer and everything on PlayStation. It added itself automatically to my downloads. So,
You worry
I
too
don't know.
much, brother. Victory will be
I'm
ours.
pretty excited for it though.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golfo, Sori.
They did not have dragon red.
So I was talking to my friend
we
earlier
bring
that I
him
got
down, I
dinner with,
promise.
and apparently I might have to make like a
You do
little
not
spreadsheet
understand.
almost for the
Alduin
Thieves
cannot be
Guild
slain like a
quests.
lesser
Because
dragon.
I guess you need about
He is
5
beyond our
missions
strength.
per hold.
Which is why
So that's at least
brought
like
the Elder
45
Scroll.
missions, because there's 9
Veldir,
holds.
we agreed not
So I was
to use
thinking of making a little spreadsheet
I
and
never
marking
agreed.
off each one.
if you are
So I
right,
got 5
I will
per
not
No,
need it.
we will
and I
deal
can
with
get
Alduin
that
ourselves.
trophy.
Here and now.
45
We
missions
shall
sounds
see
like
soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
I hope Alduin approaches. There he is, thank God.
Me, Talmudis, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Dragon Red. Miracle, Finite,
What have you done?
and last but not least, temporary. Something a dragon cannot possibly comprehend.
His neck. But first, Deep Kumar. Die in terror, knowing your fate. To feed my power.
Can't really hear him talking over the effect of the shout.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. First time, worm. In your eye. Skyrim will be free!
It's no use. You spoke, Veldir. Now.
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater! My words with older bones than your own. Break your perch on this age and send you out! You are banished!
Why that second dude
From
didn't
all
die?
our
I think he
endings
usually
unto the
does.
last.
It's been a while.
You are banished!
Worked. Did it.
Maybe he doesn't.
Yes, the World Eater is gone.
The other chick
The
died though.
spirits have mercy on our souls.
I'm glad it worked on the first try this time.
My belly is full of the souls of the fellow mortal.
Calm down, boy.
Too late, Alduin.
Calm down. Definitely does some damage on that screw. Could be a good battle.
Never again. Use Dragon Rend over.
I think that missed. Oh yeah, you were checking out the other streams? What did you think of those? He does not want to stand still for anything. I don't remember him being this hard to hit with this shit. I think he's just out of range. Oh no, it hit me. Ah, shit. Hopefully this battle should be over soon. Alright, there we go.
Tosh, beloved Soklat, I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else.
There we go. It shouldn't be so bad now. Hopefully you can
I
hear me.
will outlast you.
Yeah, what'd you think of those other streams? Like, which ones did you check out? I seem to stream quite a bit of games anymore. Just whatever I'm feel like playing at the moment.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
Wasn't really a victory since Alduin escaped.
Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should show the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
I need to find out where Alduin went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray
Hell
him.
yeah.
Perhaps
Yeah, there's
the
probably a lot of
Hafkasayun,
grinding and
the
stuff in
palace
that
in
stream, I
Whiterun,
imagine.
Dragon's Reach. It was
Probably a lot of
originally built
monotonous
to house
bullshit.
a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
That's cool that you're watching them, though. I do appreciate that. That's pretty awesome. I never really thought anybody would be, like, too interested in it, to be honest. The Jarl White one might not think so.
Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Dragon's Bill was hold a dragon?
Yes.
And I fucked that all
This
up.
was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came.
Yeah, those
and
war axes are
killed
pretty
all my
nice.
Sema.
I really enjoy them. Once I hit
used
my
to visit him
one-handed
from
to
time
90,
to
I'll be able
time,
to get more
nearly
bleed damage out of
crazed
it.
by loneliness and
But I find they're a little
captivity.
faster than maces, even though their
Tiras,
damage is a little bit
Sivas.
lesser.
He did
But
not
they're just a
even
little bit
remember
faster,
his own
so
name.
I always like
I do
them.
not know how he came to
I don't
be
think I've ever
caught,
done a
but the
two-handed
Bronyun,
build in
the
this game.
Jarl, was very
I think that'd
proud
be pretty
of his
fun.
pet, Park. The Hofkosayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since.
You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum.
Yeah,
since
dual mace
long
is probably
before
would
that.
destroy.
But no,
I was thinking of
Dovahkiin.
doing dual war
Others do not
axes,
come
but
here to train
I like being like a
anymore.
spell sword. Just have
Saran,
spells in
you
one
are the
hand and
first
the
in over
axe in the other.
100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus.
I wish you could
Fine.
master the slow
And
time
Yol.
shout. That's definitely my favorite one.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of
Yeah, that's
Yol.
exactly what I do.
Solyak,
I don't really use the fast
power.
healing. I actually use the
You
first
have
healing
it,
spell more.
as do all Dove.
But I'll definitely do a lot of
But
conjuration.
power is inert without action and choice.
In
Think of
Oblivion, I
this
do
as
like
the fire builds
illusion
in your
and mysticism
Soom,
and stuff,
in your
but
breath.
I haven't really done too
Soom
much of that in
Arkmora.
Skyrim.
What will you
I think it'd be
burn?
pretty cool to do a full
What will you
mage
spare?
build. Never done that. I wish to meditate on a word of power.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus?
Oh, I already
Thyme,
meditated on one, didn't
or
I?
Yol?
Yeah, I
In
did.
your... That... Think of this as the fire builds in your Soom.
It's nice that hopefully this
In
fire
your
breath be
breath.
real good.
Soom Ark. Ora.
Forgot why I came here for like half a second. It's usually to go to that enchanting table.
Another wanderer. Here to
Dark
lick my
elf
father's
vampire
boots.
build, huh?
Good job.
That doesn't sound too bad. I never really liked being a vampire in the Elder Scrolls. I don't know if I've actually been a vampire too much in Skyrim. I never did the Dawnguard DLC. I did Dragonborn once, but never Dawnguard.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
But I assume it's kind of similar to how it was in Oblivion, where the sun will just fuck you all up if you're not careful. And I know that can be a real problem. I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart
vampires
of my
in
city
theory
when we've been
is
working
really
so
nice,
hard to
but
keep them out?
in Elder Scrolls there's just a lot of downsides. I don't really like being a werewolf too much either. The werewolf form is just not very powerful, or at least in my experience. I usually cure it as soon as I can. The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
It's only hopeless if we give up.
I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move.
That'd be a pretty cool mod.
Sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my
Be
men
able to
and
be
burning my
a
city?
vampire werewolf.
No. I can't
I'm
risk
surprised there
leaving the
isn't
city
one,
while we are
to be
under the threat
honest.
of enemy attack.
With how many mods and shit there are out there. What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are... If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Leave that to me. I'll talk to Arengar and host a peace council. Oh, about hosting a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain.
I play a little bit of Call of Duty, but it's been a little while. I did buy the newest one, but
Now, if you don't mind,
I haven't
got
played
the
it since like the pre-season.
You need to leave.
How is this kid gonna tell me I need to leave?
You need to leave.
This kid needs to leave before I download a mod and trap his soul. Yep. Right. These kids in Skyrim, man. They're something else. Imagine saying that to someone who looks like this. Like, I wouldn't say shit to someone who looks like this. what did I... Oh, yeah. Ah, he's up in the tower. Where is he? That's it's an odd place for a waypoint. Yeah, I thought he might be up here.
We heard the Dragonrend shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to
I
Sovngarde.
feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
Man, iPad would be pretty cool. What are you going to use it for? Like, watching videos and stuff like that? I've never really had any of the iPads or any tablets or anything.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing a dragon. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Balgruuf won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards will speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
No, I still haven't even been to Windhelm yet. I think that's the last city I've not been to. Not started the Dark Brotherhood quest line at all. One of these soul gems I'm going to use for the Emperor.
What? Ah!
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
It's ironic they're racist to them.
We got ways of finding
To
out
the
what
Dark
you really
Elves,
are.
because the Dark Elves were racist to everybody in Morrowind.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate your people.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
I think I played a Dark Elf in my last playthrough, but I really don't remember. It was a little while back. Why would anyone think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Looks like those Nords were giving you trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Safe travels.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman, milady?
I shall trim you be better pickpocket.
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you.
It's good to know.
But it'll cost you. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
What? By the gods! Ah! Aldrich won't give us a...
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure
there he is.
on the White
I was
One.
about to say.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
Okay.
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Yeah, it'd definitely be good for art, for sure.
I still say you should
I'm not
take them
very
all out like you
artistic
did dead
myself.
King Torrik.
My art is more music.
Torrik was merely a message to the
I took
other
like
Jarls.
10 years of piano
Whoever we
lessons and been
replace them
playing
with
for
will
like,
need the support of our army.
shit, almost 20 now.
We're ready when you are.
It's crazy.
Things hinge on Whiterun.
I'm
If we can
partially
take the city
colorblind,
without
so
bloodshed, all the better.
colors
If
and
not,
stuff have always been kind of
People
hard
are
for me.
behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
Now that's pretty cool.
How many of their sons and
I'm not
daughters
too
follow
sure
your
of the
banner?
music, because
We
I didn't
are
really
their
get into
families.
Naruto,
Well
specifically
put.
myself.
Tell me, Garmar, why do you fight?
But that
for
is
me?
pretty badass.
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to
Parasite.
plan.
Sounds interesting.
There continues to be unrest in the Grey Quarter.
I watch quite a,
Last
well,
Dark
it's been a
Elves.
little while since
I don't
I've
suppose
watched
you
an
could tell
anime
them
on
that
my
I
own.
presently have
But I do
large
enjoy
concerns
some
such
anime.
as all of Skyrim.
Where could I
They don't seem to be
watch
very
Parasite?
sympathetic to our cause.
Probably on like a
Let me know if you hear any
Crunchyroll or Funimation,
of course,
maybe.
my lord.
'Cause that sounds interesting.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
I believe we've already met.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, it's on Netflix. Okay. Hell yeah, I might have to check that out. I typically only watch YouTube, but I might have to make an exception for that. I know there was one on Netflix called like Ajin Demi-Human or something like that, and that was pretty good. Its animation style was interesting. Took it like a little bit to get used to, but I thought it was pretty cool. The anime and the animation style. I helped Roloff escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Raloff's alive.
Oh, Raloff.
I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
Yeah, YouTube really is.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
I watch a lot of YouTubers. Apparently last night, like after I stopped streaming, I watched YouTube for a little bit. But when I went to sleep, I guess I forgot to turn off my PS4 and it just kept playing YouTube videos all night. I must have been super tired just to leave on my PS4 like that, because I typically turn it off.
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned. Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The world eater of song and legend? If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
What? Ah!
Hail, companion.
And on to solitude. Now I got a new follower. Hell yeah. When Rust comes out and I start streaming that, I think I'll have to untag my my PlayStation account. Otherwise, people will be able to just look at my profile and know where my base is and shit. That wouldn't be very good.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
I don't abide fancy clothes.
It's a
You look like you might.
Call
I
it
hear
whatever
Radiant
you like,
Raiment
General.
has a large
The man's
selection.
going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir? You can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you.
Surprised he doesn't just send me to the chopping block after that. That's not why I'm here.
I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcloaks right now.
You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions.
They'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Old hermits. Pretty much, though.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both Ulfric, Stormcloak, and General Tullius have agreed to go.
How did this guy already hear about it, you know? I think General Tullius is just
Stay out
telling
of trouble,
people.
Orc.
Or he just overheard and is just like, telling me for some reason. Hey, did you hear that conversation you just had? Yep.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
This was the only way to get Balgruuf's help.
Yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
I always favored Ulfric over the Empire in this. I never liked the Eldmeri Dominion too much. Well, I guess I gotta sit first. I'm also waiting for them. Is he walking all the way around? What's he doing? Okay, he's just gonna stand there.
Take your seat. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit of...
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
You Chief Talos Hunter.
I have every right to be in this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
You're right. The Thalmor have no business here.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
We're here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more.
Alright,
I
these guys are
consider
just
even talking
dramatic
to the
all
Empire
around.
a generous gesture.
Are you done?
Sit with her.
Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed?
It's nice that I kicked her out.
Jarl Ulfric. General Tullius, this council is
Makes me happy.
unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over
So much
Markarth
shade
to that
throwing.
traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Winterhold seems like a fair trade.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
There are advantages to gaining Winterhold.
Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth. With the Reach in enemy hands, our whole position in Solitude would be threatened.
Yeah, Skyrim is pretty damn good. I can't wait for the next installment. Yeah, I'll get Riften back. You're right, Riften is a fair trade for Markarth.
I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours.
Markarth for Riften is a pretty decent trade. They're fairly even.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not
he just fought me the whole way. I gave him what he wanted, but he's still like, your favorite Ulfric.
If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand.
Can't win with this
You'll
guy.
never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your
This is
butchery
our homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I mean, I already gave him Riften, so who's to say what happened at Karthwasten?
I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Out with it, then.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness.
Damn, he wants a
So,
whole...
Dragonborn.
A whole
what do you say?
area? A whole area for what? I mean, it's already a fair trade, in my opinion. So Ulfric doesn't need to give up any more
As I
territory.
expected, you
I don't
favor
think.
your friends.
Yeah.
Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
Sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy.
Where will these demands
So what's he
end?
going to demand next?
I'm listening.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this.
That is the best terms. I
So
feel
be it.
like that's pretty
The Empire
even.
at least puts the greater good.
Markarth for Riften, I mean, both in enemy territory
Seems
for
we
each
may have
other.
an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. You both agree to this?
The sons of
I like the
Skyrim
silence
will
it
live up
had
to their
there as it
agreement,
was skipping
as long
over
as the Imperials
other things
hold
I
theirs.
didn't choose.
What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up. I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar.
I still think it was
We
pretty
have a lot
even.
of work to do.
Giving up Markarth
Oops.
is a heavy
Wrong
price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf.
I'm afraid
I
this is
assume you are
a
familiar
serious
with the
one.
Dragonborn.
I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
You've discovered what?
He's a dragon. Not just any dragon, but the right hand of Alduin, responsible for many atrocities during the Ancient Dragon War. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperor. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort.
I mean, as long as he gives me this name, I really don't care about these blades. How can we lure a dragon at Dragon's Reach?
I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew.
Oh, that's not too
Cross-referencing
bad.
this with Delphine's
Start
map of dragon
a
burial
new
sites.
job as like
I
a
believe I've
part-time
identified one of the
security
dragons that Alduin
on
has
Saturday. Should be interesting, I think. Been doing a bunch of woodworking with my other buddy. That's who I went and hung out with today, but the weather here in Ohio has just been crazy. Like, it snowed again today, off and on all day, so it was not a good day to do any woodworking. So instead, we just played The Witcher 3 at his house. He had never played Gwent, the card game within the game. And I love that game inside The Witcher 3, so I showed him how to play it, and, well, he's probably playing it as we speak. Why would he come when cold?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful.
Yeah, how's life for you?
And loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So what's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen. But it is written here, in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring
Okay,
this
hell
trap.
yeah.
But the difficulty
When's your
remains
birthday? Pretty soon?
how to lure a dragon to
Happy early birthday. Mine's not until November,
Well, that's an excellent
so I still got a little
You
while.
haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I have.
Hell yeah, July 12th. A summer baby.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider... Be careful,
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with your info, so you don't have to worry about that.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word.
Jarl Bolgraf is always just sleeping over here. You ready to spring the trap on the dragon?
As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
I'm ready. Let's go trap a dragon.
My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands. Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Oh, Tabing!
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
If you end up getting Rust, it's a cross-platform. We could play together on that. That'd be pretty cool. The more people, the better for that game. Where's it going?
You won't get away.
I don't think we're gonna allow it to come in.
You'll die this day.
Yeah, that sucks. I know like 1 or 2 people that play on Xbox, not too many. All my friends luckily all play PlayStation, which is nice.
Caught like a bear in a trap. Lu'ubonar. You went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
That's right. Where is he hiding?
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him.
You were telling me where to find Alduin?
Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there.
Yeah, I'm wondering how difficult this next part's going to be on expert mode.
Now that I have answered your question,
but I think it'll be
you will
all
allow
right.
me to go free?
Do you promise to serve me?
Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention.
Tell me what you know, then.
Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Fine, I'll set you free if you promise to take me to Skuldafn.
Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Cap. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess.
Might as well see what he's got while he's here, right? Probably not gonna buy anything. Nope. Yeah, a couple soul gems. No, I usually don't stream on Twitch. I think I set up a Twitch a while back, but it's been a long time, and if anything, I've forgotten the login and stuff.
Grandkids, eh?
Open the trap.
You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there?
Yes, I'm sure.
Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. It's all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Let's try to look at it again.
Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Zuk Brit Oth, I warn you once you've flown the skies. Amativ, Mu Bo Kotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Albuins.
Here we go. Really, I was just a lot of metal and shit. Don't really listen to much pop or rap. A little bit of rap every now and then. Mostly metal, rock, classic rock. I mean, I like a lot of like classical piano music and just straight classical music and stuff like that for sure. Anymore on my Spotify though, it's just a metal playlist. I was wanting to change that up soon, man. I'm not sure if I've heard of Lil Huddy. Sounds interesting though. Think he'd be on Spotify? It's hoping for more stairs right there. Okay, hell yeah. That's these guys would not do that. Except if they start flinging me around everywhere, that might be a problem. I still have Dragon Rend equipped. I thought it might have been at 90. More bleed damage. Ring out my ass for a second. Oh, there he is. It's pretty quick. Not even gonna capture his soul. That's not as funny. So apparently with Rust, like, the beta coming out isn't even confirmed yet. It auto-downloaded for me and everything. But the devs were like, oh yeah, it's not confirmed. It's going to be out that day, even though you have an auto-download and a timer on your game. That doesn't make much sense to me. I feel like they're handling that fairly poorly. So does this one need to be the dolphin? So what's going on here? There was a third. Snake. I wonder where my companion's at. She's always lagging behind somewhere.
You're good!
if I hit that button. Fox, dragonfly, dragon. That one was real easy. Because I always forget I don't have it equipped. Hell yeah. Yeah, what build are you going for right now in Skyrim? What quest is this? It's not the dragon, right? No, okay. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to do. Sometimes I'll just go off track and just start exploring random bullshit. It's always fun. What? So you really don't have to fight this guy, you can just kind of run past, but I'm all It's already half dead or something. Heavy armor is 50 magic and defensive restorations. Spells cost 20% less. Sovngarde. What is the Dragon Rising quest? Well, this will be the last one anyway, so. Should be able to get the Ebony Blade after this.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way.
Who are you?
Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we marched unsuspecting into the Imperial's trap.
Oh.
Then we stood and fought.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I haven't really been paying too much attention. I thought it was one of the later quests. That's okay, though.
But I never knew. If Night's End brought victory, a swift flying arrow to Sovngarde carried me.
Alduin's like, oh shit.
Turn back before he finds you.
Oh, really? Wow, that's really early. That's super early. Yeah, that's good to know.
There is no escape. Courage is useless.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? To wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead.
I seek to entrance the hall. I seek... Wait, that is what it says. I seek entrance to the Hall of Valor.
No shade are you, as usually here passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry?
By the right of birth, I am Dragonborn.
Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood.
Can I enter the Hall of Valor?
Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Shore's fit. You fought well. I find you well. It is long since one of the living...
See, I always forget I don't have this equipped.
far you've traveled. Your trials
Welcome,
long.
Dragonborn.
The taste of
Our
Sovngarde
door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul
Ys
spell.
Grimoire.
By Shaw's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
The music for the Elder Scrolls games is just phenomenal.
Seek ye food or song on a cup, Dragonborn, to death and glory.
My disciples still follow the difficult path.
Jurgen Windcaller.
The way of the voice is neither wide nor easy. But if you stray from wisdom, then to Sovngarde.
Ulfgar the Unending.
Shore's high seat stands empty. His mien is too bright for mortal eyes. I long to fight that foul worm, but by Shore's command we curb our wrath. Seek ye food or song unending, fighting, drinking, fellowship.
A cup, Dragonborn, to death and glory.
Olaf
You
One
freaks
Eye.
fuck here. A fool of a poet, but an honest enemy who has earned my respect. Sadly, he's now lost. in the
Shore's
sword.
throne.
Shore's high seat stands empty. His mien is too bright for mortal eyes, friend.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, you'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with four voices joined, our valor combined, we can
Seek ye food or song unending? Fighting, drinking, fellowship and boasting? Find World Eater coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
He just turned around. Oh, they kind of all did. I guess they're waiting for me.
What? Ah!
The eyes of Shore are upon you this day. Defeat Alduin, destroy his soul snare.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look!
Again!
Again, together, Alduin is strong.
Look! Look!
his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
One more time, and the World Eater must face us.
The endless wait gives way to battle. No escape.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting PS5 at some point. Oh man, it's a damn joke. Yeah, I've been really wanting to get Demon's Souls. I have it on PS3 and I've played it through a few times, but it'd be nice to actually have some online since they got rid of the servers like 2 years ago or so. Yeah, I kind of feel that. I'll get mine probably within the next year, I imagine. But yeah, I can definitely understand. They're definitely too expensive. I won't be getting a PS5 until their stock becomes fairly steady. Or maybe until the next version of the console. We'll see what happens.
But your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed
I thought my
feast.
PS4 fried itself when the new patch came out. Messed up my whole hard drive and so I had to reformat it, and it was a whole thing. It was wild.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
I'm ready to return to Tamriel.
Return now to Nern, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Serot fur Kanaran.
My glasses are filthy.
Vakin los ok de Vakri. Los
The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been.
You don't sound very happy about it.
Happy? No, I am not happy. Zeh mahi lost, ondul bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
I was just fulfilling my destiny as Dragonborn.
Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch funta korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Croesus, solos midfadon.
So I still need elf blood to be on my
trap for a
Infinium.
Dova to fall into. You have saved Goran. I feel younger than I have.
Archmage Shalador in the First Era. I had a couple beers earlier with my buddy. It's starting to hit me. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. Probably should get a water here soon. I don't drink a whole lot. Just like very rarely.
This is a local favorite.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful. The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me. It's the leaving.
You're
that's
someone who
hardest.
can get things done. I like that.
Good. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
How about no? You heard any rumors lately?
I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face. The companions? In Jorvaskr? Been hearing some strange tales of the
Here we
Jarl's
go.
children. Say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear.
There we go.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Hell yeah. It's been a while since I've done the Gildergreen quest. I kind of forget what you get from it. It's been a little while since I've played through Skyrim. I like to every now and then. The last Elder Scrolls I was playing was Oblivion on my PS3. Unfortunately, I can't stream that one. See, I always forget that I don't have that on.
We had that beast contained, and you released it. Why? Why would you do such a thing?
What is it that you need?
I've heard there's trouble with your children.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
Word is spreading like mage fire. The great evil has been vanquished. You truly
All hail the Dragonborn.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
These kids, I swear. Your father said to speak to you.
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me.
Damn.
One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone.
God damn.
My father doesn't know anything about me. But I know about him, and about the war. More than he might think.
What sorts of things?
I know that he still worships Talos. That he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do. That he worries about being chased from Whiterun. That I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister.
How do you know these things?
This castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things.
Alright, there's a lot of them, especially here
and
in Whiterun.
the Whispering Lady.
Who's the Whispering Lady?
She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door.
Where's this door?
In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. Alright then.
Listen at the door.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited, but lacks agency.
Is there someone behind this door?
Regrettably, I cannot reach your plane so directly. But I forgive you for not knowing who I am. Few hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whisper. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal. The boy was good at sussing out secrets. You, I expect to take a more active role.
What do you want me to do?
First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the season.
Yeah, Daedra, care not
I'd much
for
rather it be in the
mortals.
hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself.
How do I open the door?
The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
The ancient time you are Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Be careful. You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I can tell.
Do you know how to open the whispering door?
I told you, I know everything about this castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgruf and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you. Bye.
Just easier to pickpocket him.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal.
It's pretty wild.
To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit.
Damage.
Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master.
Lead on.
Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
And you go in the dresser with the rest of the Daedric artifacts. forgot I had these dynamos. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the ebony blade either. Its damage output just didn't seem all that great anyway. My favorite Daedric Lord is probably Sheogorath. Especially with Oblivion and its DLC.
You're home! Did you bring me anything? Aww.
I got a grand soul in here. I was kind of thinking Molag Bal. His name kind of popped up in my head momentarily.
Braith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars what to do.
Can't even send the kids flying. That's sad. Well,
looking for my husband Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
yeah, I kind of feel it. I can't really remember what his quest was in Oblivion. Are there any elves around here? High elf, wood elf? Ah, there is a dark elf. I need 1,000 bounty in every hold, so... And look, she's standing up here all by herself, just ready to accept death. Yeah, Oblivion's my favorite Elder Scrolls. I wish I could stream that one.
What do you think you're doing? I have your head. Is someone there? No. By the wood of the yard. Stop right there.
Oh, she's not. She can't die. She can't even die. Whatever. One of these does die. See, I only have a 40 bounty in Whiterun, even though I just killed 3 guards.
What? Ah!
That guard's just chilling. He doesn't want to die. These guys do. There we go. 1,000 bounty.
By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
Oh, bye.
Die, damn you!
Oh. Almost pulled a sneaky right there.
What? Ah!
I best get out of dodge. Because, they're not gonna stop. You can't win this. His damage output was so pitiful.
What?
Who the hell is this? Who are you?
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Sure. Let's see. Wonder if I can fast travel already. Nope.
What? Ah!
I don't think I've ever had the dwarven crossbow. I've heard of it though. I've heard it's pretty good. Especially for an archer build. Fucking saber cat the shit out of me. Bonk. What's he doing wearing a silver ring? The fancy saber cat. What? There we go. Well, enemies are nearby. What the fuck is this? Bounty collector, huh? That's interesting. What's up, bounty collector? Damn, he had quite a bounty on him. Hell yeah, the Dark Souls series are just, they're phenomenal. That's like my all-time favorite series, honestly. I play through those all the time. Always like when my buddies join me on there too. It's always fun to have some jolly cooperation. Yeah, you can always ask me some questions if you have any on there, because I know those games like the back of my hand. Bloodborne is really good too, but you said you don't have a PS4 anymore. Look at all these fucking guards. God damn. What the hell, you guys having a little party over here?
There was a dragon held captive in Whiterun and you released it. By the gods, woman. Why?
Hail, companion. Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers.
Well, aren't you the pretty one? I bet all the men chase after you.
What do you need?
Bard. I guess I am in the Bard's College now. Here's a good place as any to start a murder spree. Maybe. You're not an elf.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
Is there a story behind that burned down house?
Hrogar's house? It burned down not too long ago. It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams woke half the town. Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed.
How did the fire start?
Hrogar claims it was a hearth fire. Some folks say Hrogar started it himself.
With his own wife and child inside?
That's what they say. See, he's living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire. It ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that.
And of course they can't prove he murdered them.
Aye. Our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to find out.
What's with the orc?
Thorbuck? Fancies himself a bard. He pays, so I let him stay. If I had any customers, I'd be worried about him annoying them. But, well, look around. Until next time.
That sounds like some blood I could use. Where's he at? There you be. This doesn't even have a door. Thanks, lore book. Thanks for the level. Thanks for the blood.
There ain't.
No bounty though.
But if you want a place dry to
I guess I
spend the night,
shouldn't
I'll
have.
rent you a room.
Oh. See, the Morthal card didn't even care.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn. For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why there?
I've been looking for you.
Fucking Courier, man. What are you doing, Courier? Why you do this to me?
Looks like that's it.
Yeah, thanks for the fucking ladder. See, now I didn't even get to kill them. Okay, okay. It's fine.
Order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
What? Ah!
Wonder what that letter says anyway. I need to go put this thing away. 20 goddamn pounds. Chief Bulgook. I don't even know what that's regarding.
What? Ah!
It's never a bad time to stop for some torch bugs. Right, Blackreach is the worst. Not a big fan of the Dwemer ruins either.
What? Ah!
Especially those Crimson Nirnroot, finding those is just tough. Especially since there's no waypoint for them or anything. Now this is the abandoned shack, or what's her name, Astrid takes you to. Got some slot of fish. Okay. So I think I already have Dawnstar. So I need to go to Winterhold.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
It's because you're the only family that lives in Winterhold.
What's your business here in Winterhold?
I'm here for the college.
Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason.
Yeah, pretty much. You're the Jarl? I'm looking for work.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
I'll recover the helm.
Good. I'll have a sum of
What
gold
you should
waiting
really
for your
do is start
return.
building some more houses and expanding the damn place.
Aye.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell... We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
So you think that... Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
Brew me an ale? Oh.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking to travelers.
Oh yeah, you're not supposed to waste time talking to travelers? Can you die? Man, none of these guys can die. How am I supposed to get blood if none of them die? Well.
God. Help! Someone!
Travel to Windhelm. There's definitely some dark elves I could kill here. Make sure I talk to at least one or two first. Even better, it's nighttime.
Careful not to torch anything important.
Okay. Nothing important was torched. Bye.
What?
A recent string of murders have many Windhelm residents fearing for their lives. Which murderer? Oh, man, these guys didn't give me a chance. No talking.
That's all you got.
It's all you got. There's somebody way out there to the west that just wants to fuck me all up. Hey buddy, that's not very nice. There you go. You go to sleep. You sleep now. Down to Riften. Oh, I can't yet. What's up, buddy? Bye, buddy. There we go, Riften. Argonian. I do not need Argonian. Need Wood Elf and High Elf.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery. I really need your help. I don't want to
lose your job.
My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Wooly, said that if... I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my...
Sure, here you are.
Here, take this. It's all I can
Take
offer
my
you
advice.
for what you've given
Don't
me.
listen to that talk of the face sculptor down
A
in the
gold
ragged
diamond ring. She couldn't buy one with a gold diamond ring. Like what? She could have bought like a bunch of those for a gold diamond ring.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin creeping around the rat way. Get away from me.
Whoopsie. That was weird.
Gods, no!
Imperial Guard, no less. I forgot this is Riften. I didn't know this guy actually got off his fucking wagon. That's pretty great. What's up, Falk Wreath?
Ride?
Time for some moida. Just a wee bit of moida.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim. I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
Me neither. It's crazy.
know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
I was... So, they named me Thane. They got my nephew sitting here in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil, that one.
At some point we should hire Tekla on here. If she could just spend less time serving Dengir.
I wish I could afford to pay you both, Nari. I really do. I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil. Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were... People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Well, I wouldn't complain. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your fingers?
Unless you intend to... I just... Could you deliver the ashes to Runil? Thank you.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no
What can I
dislike
do?
of strangers.
Sure.
Met lots
What can
of
I do
them while
for you?
was a stormcloak.
Keep a song in your heart.
My shot, and you'll regret it.
By the gods! Something really just happened!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Die!
What? Ah!
Right here's the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. The Spriggans almost seem intelligent.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Never leave the house?
Why can't the men in this city leave me alone?
That's fun.
A man like... Don't go talking about that. Only the dinner guests can know.
All right, then. We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will come.
Need something?
Lord might get nervous.
What? Ah!
Someone do something.
Vroom, vroom.
Damn you!
dragon, I'm busy.
Yeah.
No sign of him.
Yeah.
Iron Bane. Alright. I think Solitude here will be the last hold.
I do hope you know what you're doing with those flames. Remember.
Hi, Alice.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her woman.
Got the trophy.
What is it, Orc? Come on now. I want those arrows dead center.
Let's see now. Falmer and a, what's the other one? Oh yeah, no worries. I just now got the trophy for the Master Criminal or something like that. Now I'm looking for some blood. Falmer and Wood Elf. The one Demer ruin I go to, and I know there's no Felmer here. I'm good at Dawnstar really quick. Might be a wood elf somewhere over there. Maybe not Dawnstar.
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart woman.
Yeah, take your gold. Got money to burn.
Ironbreaker Mine is 3 times the worth of that Quicksilver Mine, and its fathead owner.
Tower of Mazark. It's definitely at least one Falmer Black Reach. Geode veins. city campers. A lot of helmet. And look, that's the helmet.
What? Ah! What? Ah!
Bonked him into submission.
Yeah!
Okay, here we go. Getting somewhere.
What? Ah! What? Ah! Whoa!
tired. I'm probably gonna save it off for the night here soon. Not really too sure where to find a wood elf. Of all things.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know what this fort is.
Never should have come here.
Oh, that is annoying. I have to look up something real quick. Yeah, Dark Souls has mods on PC, but only PC. I wish they had mods on console, that'd be pretty cool.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Let's see. Look at all of them.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Smart woman.
Go fiddling with any locks around.
Man, it took me all the way to Riften.
Here.
What? Ah!
Looks like I might need to cross this bridge first. Yeah, you probably should play Dark Souls in order. It's easiest that way. Because Dark Souls 1's a bit slower than the other two. I haven't really played too much Resident Evil. Heard a lot of good things about it, the whole series, but never really played it myself.
I don't like where this is going.
Well, there is definitely not anything there. Cat? Cat? Every time the mic cord touches her, she's like, oh, a cord? I better start to paw at it.
Come quietly or face the Jarl's judgment. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Smart woman. What is it, Orc?
I tried Sekiro before. I have it. I need to give it another shot. I was kind of stuck on it. And ended up giving up just because the whole time I was playing it and everything. I need to give it another go. My one buddy, he already platinumed it. And he likes to lord that over me at the moment. I was wanted in every hold, yeah. I was getting the trophy for it, already got it. Yeah, I wish I could stream Oblivion. I wish they came out with that on PS4.
What?
Other than through the PlayStation Now. I'm gonna find some wood elf blood. It's gonna happen.
What? What?
A floating shield.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
God decided to show himself in shield form. Wood elf? Wood elf. I knew I'd find a wood elf here. Can I fast travel? Yes.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
I've brought all the blood you require.
I can almost hear them. I feel their life energy. Come, I will make the mixture.
I guess that's how you make a mixture of blood.
What is this? It's just a book. I can...
Oh, definitely don't pick that up. Pick that up. The Ogma Infinium. Oblivion Walker. There we go.
Come,
and one
champion.
more trophy to go.
Come, my champion.
What now?
Now, you have my Ogma Infinium. It contains the knowledge of the ages as revealed to Xarxes, my loyal servant. For hundreds of years, it's been shut away from the world. Septimus was a useful tool for unleashing it. Now, it is in your hands. Let us work wonders together.
Thanks, Cthulhu. Let's see, one more set of quests that I have to do. It just happens to be a whole bunch of them.
What is it?
Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left.
So, should I drop the statue down a well?
Not Lady Dibella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Level ups.
So, can I interest you in anything today?
I have a message from Brynjolf.
What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
Simple. You don't pay, bad things happen.
Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You demand payment for protection. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften.
I think you need to shut your mouth.
I'm going to make you sorry for this. Come on. Never should have come here.
Don't let her get away with this! Don't let her get away with this!
He is literally doing no damage to me at all.
Keep those hands up! Don't let her get away with this!
Please, no more. I'll pay. I'll pay. Here. I hope you're here for friendlier reasons now. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
And then buy some bullshit from him.
What do you want?
Here for a room or something? Look at it. Take this. Every single coin I owe is there. I swear it.
That one was easy. She was like, I heard about the other guys. Just, here's your money.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
You need advice? Talk to Brynjolf.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
What's next then?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
There's more gold where that came from. I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before we go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
Word is your outfit isn't doing well. True?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
I'll need to look up the exact requirements to put the Thieves Guild back to its former glory.
I'm one of the lookouts
But I
for the
feel
guild.
like
I
I'll
watch
have
Delvin's
to
back.
complete its storyline. It just makes sense. I was really wanting him to walk into that.
Let me show you
Do
the
something like that.
Then you can ask your questions. Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, I understand.
Good, then I think it's time we put
Glad I get to kill this guy at some point.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
Claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
So how do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flaga. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Tell me about the Golden Glow job.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Makes sense.
Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients.
What should I do about Arengoth?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive. But if he tries to stop you from getting the job, the guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Alright, I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm probably about to hop off of this for the night. Do want to say thanks for watching. Yeah, it's been nice hanging out. I might stream more tomorrow. We'll see what happens with this Rust beta. So, alright. Y'all have a good one.